Hello guys, welcome back to the Try Time Podcast YouTube channel. I'm Callum and here's 5 English players destined for the NRL. Just to start off, this is not players that are necessarily good enough right this very second. It's very potential based and based on how they are progressing at the minute and how good they actually are going to be. Obviously, all these players haven't played in the NRL before, otherwise that would defeat the object. The NRL now seems to be picking up these young English Super League players before they actually hit the prime. You know, the likes of Will Price, Kai Pearce, Paul Morgan, Smithies, and I just don't see this changing, which has informed this list. So yeah, let's get into it. Right, let's start off with probably the most obvious one and the one everyone will have been thinking of, and that is, of course, Jack Welsby. Now, he has literally just signed a new contract with Saints, which a lot of people and all Saints fans are going to come for me and say, he's just signed a new contract, what are you on about? But the kid is still only 22. He signed till the end of 2027. That's only, 4 seasons, which, yes, that is a big contract. Don't get me wrong, that is a big contract. But by that time, he will be in his prime. And he already is one of the best players in Super League. I just don't see how he doesn't end up in the NRL. And if he doesn't, I actually think he's on course to being like one of the best Super League players of all time. If he can keep up this level, I just think he'll be amazing. But you've also got to think like it's not like he's a boyhood Saints fan. So I just can see him moving potentially. But don't get me wrong, I do think he'll see out the majority of this contract. But an NRL team could buy him out, especially if he, when we get towards the next World Cup, if he's good there, I just can't see him staying in Super League really. I mean, he scored 54 tries in 107 games, which is amazing to see. He's played literally in majority of the positions in the backs. Like his positional versatility is something you've got to mention as well, because he has played in multiple positions. But don't get me wrong, fullback is 100% his best position. I just don't see how he doesn't end up in the NRL. Now, the next player has definitely grabbed a lot of attention from down under due to his performances against Tonga recently, and that is Mikey Lewis. He just seems to improve every season. It's crazy how he just gets better and better and better. He's probably Hull KR's best player, arguably. He's still only 22, the same as Welsby, which is astounding, really, for just how long he seems to have been about. He's got that style of play that the Aussies love, that like dynamic, fast and unpredictable style of play. He has one of the best running games, really, for a halfback, if not in Super League, in the world, really. And I'd be very surprised if the NRL teams don't come knocking, especially if he has another good season. I mean, I think he's probably my early tip for Man of Steel. Now, for the third player, we're going to move into the pack, and it is, of course, Matty Lees. Now, he's such an impactful prop, is Matty Lees. He's currently signed at Saints till 2025, so not got too long left. He's an international level prop. He's played for England over the past couple of years and been a really big feature for them, really. He's kind of got that Luke Thompson mould, and obviously he went over and did quite well. He's come back over now, but still he went over and got that contract over there. I can just see him following that same path. My only concern with Matty Lees is his discipline, as he's suspended quite a bit. A couple of times a season he's usually out on suspension, really. He's still only 25, which is still young for a prop forward who is definitely going to get better. I'd just be shocked if he doesn't end up in Australia, really, after his St Helens contract expires. Now, we're getting even younger now, and we're on to Morgan Gannon. Now, it is crazy how this kid is only just turning 20. It seems like he's been playing for Leeds in Super League for ages. He's played 39 times for him and scored 8 times. That is, of course, playing in a multitude of positions across the park, which just shows the maturity he's got at his age. His best position is probably back row, though. He's got that rugby brain and like just the mentality to be world class. I just hope he can beef up a bit, which he will because he is still so young and he's going to be an absolute monster. He'd be a perfect in the NRL as a ball playing back row. I just think it suits their game perfectly over there. And I mean, the fact that the Rhinos have actually trusted him at such a young age is just a sign of what's to come, really. Now, the last player on this list is also a 20-year-old, and it is Matty Nicholson. It is crazy how he already has an England cap as well, by the way, at such a young age. There's a reason that Warrington took him from Wigan after only playing one first-team game. Everyone at the time thought they were a bit crazy. I mean, people were telling Wigan they were crazy for letting him go, and Warrington, why are you going all out for this, God knows how young player. But it's just worked out, and he's signed till the end of 2025, which is when he'll be coming into that peak time as well. Similar to Smith is in the past year. He's a very similar sort of player. Surely he's only going to get better playing under Sam Burgess as well. He's one of the best forwards in rugby league of all time, really. I just see him being the next one of these young players who are just getting plucked off by the NRL. I just can see it. And yeah, that's it, guys. There's a 5. Tell us what you think. Are these 5 right? Is there some other players that we have completely missed or forgotten about? And yeah, just let us know. Also, check out our video we did a couple of weeks ago, which is very similar to this. It's about 5 Championship players that are good enough for Super League. Please check that out if you haven't already. And yeah, thanks for all the support on the channel, and we'll see you on Wednesday for the podcast. See ya.